Okay, anybody that's got a Tavor is probably aware that this recoil spring is captured on the rod that doesn't want to come out of the carrier group. So I'm going to show you a quick way to remove this. This spring is retained by this small pin here, and this is the one we're going to remove. So it's really easy. It's harder to explain and actually do it, so hopefully this video helps. Okay, tools to disassemble or remove this spring assembly consist of a wood dowel or a steel rod 1/4 inch diameter by approximately 7 inches long. I've got a beat up Sears Craftsman screwdriver that I'm going to use the plastic part to push the pin back in. I've got a common penny, and I've got a small Allen wrench, but you can use a pin punch or anything else that it helps to push this pin out once the spring pressure is removed. Okay, we're going to take this pin out again. So I'm going to start by putting your wood dowel or rod in the back of your carrier group. This is retracted to the rear. You can slide your penny in there, push that forward. Penny's kind of centered. Then you're going to sit this on something solid, and you're going to pull down a little bit. That takes the spring pressure off this pin. You can see the pin falls right out. And at that point, this is retracts and you're done. Reassembly is pretty much the reverse order. You would put your wood dowel back in there. This goes back in your carrier group. I'm going to line this up. And you're going to line up this little hole in the window so you can start your pin back in. But you're going to put your penny in there, and just like that. I'm going to put a little pressure down on it. I'm going to start my pin back in, and it's started in, and I'm going to take this screwdriver and push. You'll hear it snap into place. That's it. Done. Okay, this recoil spring assembly is on a captured rod very similar to an AK, and it disassembles very similar to an AK. This spring pushes on this collar. It's on this shaft. If you want to take this off, you would simply pull back on the spring, take some pressure off of it. This collar slides off, and you would ease the spring up. Comes off the rod, and you can take this apart for cleaning, lubrication, whatever you want. The collar fits in here, and you'll see it goes in. Well, it's got a flat on it, lines up. It's pretty much self-explanatory. No magic there. But to assemble it, it's just the reverse order. That slides through there as such. I like to use the wood dowel or the rod to keep this in the forward position. You start your recoil spring back on, and I basically just pull it down by hand as such. Take the collar, and that's it. Much easier to service, clean, and do whatever you want than just leaving the carrier fooling around with it. And that's how you take apart your carrier.